In this section, we'll review the setup process for the deburring holder and cutting tool. Start by removing the collet nut from the holder. Here is the nut we removed and the ER11 collet. We'll assemble these together in the next step. Insert the ER11 collet into the nut by pressing it into the internal retaining groove. Make sure it snaps securely into place. Thread the collet nut back onto the holder, but do not fully tighten yet. Insert the cutting tool to the required stick-out length. In this setup, we're using the KATO W616SP carbide burr. Make sure the tool is aligned and fully seated in the collet before tightening. Finally, tighten the collet nut using a dedicated wrench to lock the tool securely in place. Now that the cutting tool is installed, we'll take a look at the specifications for the ST20-DBR7 deburring holders. First, we'll go over the 1D model and then the SC model so you can see how each applies to your deburring requirements. This is the KATO deburring tool holder with adjustable spring load. It's designed for automated edge deburring inside a CNC machine, using a spring-loaded mechanism to maintain consistent cutting pressure along the part edge. The holder features a 10mm contraction range. The spring force can be adjusted using the numbered dial, from setting 1 for soft contact up to setting 4 for heavier cutting pressure. This model is optimized for front-side deburring along straight or contoured edges. Next, we'll look at the ST20-DBR7-1D series. This series is designed for both front-side and back-side deburring and is available in 3 spring load types, depending on the material being processed. Each model provides a 10mm contraction range and a 10mm extension range to maintain consistent edge contact during deburring. The spring load is identified by the color band: yellow, soft, for materials like aluminum; green, medium, for general steels; red, hard, for stainless steel and higher strength materials.
We'll look at how to install the deburring holder into a collet chuck.
Verify the holder and burr are assembled securely before installation. The holder shank has an air vent at the end. Make sure this vent remains open during installation. This is the collet chuck that the deburring holder will be mounted into. With a 20mm inner diameter, the holder is compatible with multiple shank systems, including BT, CAT, and HSK machine tool spindles. Insert the holder into the collet chuck and hand tighten it until snug. Do not apply torque yet. Finish tightening with a wrench to lock the assembly and prevent slippage during machining. The holder is now properly installed and ready for deburring operations. Here are the key machining parameters for this setup. Dry machining is recommended. Do not use coolant. Fluid entering the holder can cause spring sticking and corrosion. The permissible maximum spindle speed is 10,000 revolutions per minute. Apply a small radial offset so the tool is not perfectly centered. This ensures the cutting edges contact and remove the burr evenly. The deburring holder compresses along the Z-axis, so the tool must approach from above. A 90-degree burr is ideal because it directs force straight into the holder, ensuring smooth spring motion. Once in contact, the holder automatically adjusts along the Z-axis. This allows the tool to follow the surface and deburr both the top and bottom edges in one continuous motion. In this machining stage, the deburring tool holder is fitted with a carbide rotary burr. This allows controlled edge finishing without altering the workpiece geometry. This is the machined edge before deburring, showing the sharp burrs along the surface. This demonstration is performed on 55OC alloy steel. The spindle is running at 6,000 revolutions per minute. Feed rate is 47.24 inches per minute. Radial offset is set to 0.1575 inches. Tool compression is maintained at 0.0787 inches. During operation, the tool applies controlled radial pressure to the workpiece. This allows the burr to be removed evenly across the entire edge profile. The tool maintains a controlled chamfer, producing smooth, repeatable edges without altering the part geometry. Discover the right finishing process for your parts at bellairfinishing.com.